There's a lot to be thankful to the Lord for. To let you soak some of the gospel music just so calm you down. A lot of you are agitated at this point. You are looking for your party's interest and what could inure to the benefit of your political party. Come the 7th of December 2024, which is just Saturday, a few days away. Tomorrow, round 2 of the special voting will happen. In the eastern and the western region. That postponement had to happen because, according to the Electoral Commission, they had identified some leaked and defaced ballot sheets. Well, we began with it. It's always time to dance and sing. Try and connect with Felicity Afianyo of the Ghana Meteorological Agency. Try and understand what the weather is going to look like today for you and I. Already, we're feeling the harmattan in the season. And we're also told that because of the harmattan, there'll be some particles that are not so good for you. I've seen some people wearing face masks here and there. We'll be taking a look at women's participation in Ghana's political landscape today. Did you know that this current parliament has only 40 women? 20 on the side of the NDC, 20 on the side of the NPP. We'll throw back a bit and tell you what the numbers have been since we started this fourth Republican dispensation in 1992. And whether or not women deserve a place at the table and whether or not they have used the opportunities that they have been giving at the table very, very well to open the door and hold it open for other ladies to come through. We'll be exploring that later in the show. We'll also be looking at when the university lecturers decide that they will wear party colors. Is it a boost or a concern? Because yesterday, some lecturers from the University of Ghana decided that they were going to put on their political party colors and put out a statement in support of John Dramani Mahama while raising some critical issues. We've had lecturers from the UCC as well do a similar thing. In fact, across the country, you have had lecturers from the various universities do similar things. The question we're asking is, do we need to get concerned or do we need to consider that as a boost? Also to come later in the show, you know what's been happening at Ayawaso West Wuogon. Lydia Sarah Malasan, who's the incumbent member of parliament on the ticket of the NPP, is videoed sharing some goodies in a bag. Some allege it is food. Others say, well, they don't know what's inside, but it's unfair for her to be sharing goodies to people in a queue getting ready to vote. John Seto Dumelo, who's the NDC's candidate who is trying for the second time, says he has petitioned the office of the special prosecutor. At least that's what we know. He wants the OSP to deliver immediately because that could have an impact on what could happen on Saturday. We'll be engaging with Sheikh Arimeya Shaibu, the spokesperson for the National Chief Imam, is the second vice president, West African Election Observers Network. He also sits on our Peace Council. And then Madugu Avonyoche will be joining us. The question we're asking on this occasion is, does the special voting satisfactorily mirror Saturday's polls? Felicity Afianyo is joining me on the phone line now. Felicity, good morning. Thank you for your time.
Good morning, Johnny. Yes, thank you too for always getting to DMET for the information.
Great. Today, what does the weather look like?
Yes, today we have a mixture, the dry and healthy conditions, and then some moist winds coming in from the ocean. So we expect some few clouds over the extreme coastal towns and villages. We expect some rain and thunder this afternoon into the evening over the secondary Takrady, Aksin, Takwa enclaves. For Greater Accra, we expect some few areas towards the Ebri mountains to have some showers late afternoon into the evening. For the dry and haziness, we'll have a little bit of relaxation over the southern sector, and then so we expect visibilities to improve slightly, but we'll still have the suspension of the dark particles. Temperatures will be 36 over most areas, 33 for the coastal strip. The state of the sea is expected to be rough today with some rain and thunderstorms over it. So fisher folks should get themselves ready. Water Lake, they can go ahead with fishing, but they are going to do it this evening into tomorrow morning. They have to watch for misty and foggy conditions.
Right. Thank you so much. The children are going to school. Yesterday, you raised a concern about the quality of air. What advice would you give to parents regarding the children, their health, their lungs? They're very important to me.
We all know that children like playing in the sand. And now that the sand is drying up, we will have a lot of loose particles in the air. So we should try as much as possible to protect them with our normal nose mask that we have. Those that are asthmatic or have respiratory illnesses, they need to speak to their medical advisors and see what they can do around this time.
Felicity Appiah-Ampofo, we are always grateful that you could join us with the weather update. Thank you so much indeed.
Thank you too.
Great. Helen, what do you have?
All right, let me take you quickly to the New Republic newspaper. The chickens are coming home to roost. He is weak like a sloth. Baumia's trusted girl turns against him, starting a campaign war. She's an alleged former aide to the VIP, and she's been speaking out on a number of platforms. Very interesting indeed. There she is pictured on the front page. Also on the, you see the name? I have to enter the paper, but we'll talk about that. Election campaign 2024. Mahama maintains lead in final days. Woman petitions Akufo-Addo to remove appeal court judge for alleged misconduct. Parliament has time to pass budget. That's coming from Professor Gachi. The News Center newspaper. Election security task force outlaws macho men and intimidation.
That's a budget for the transition arrangement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. MPP promises to upgrade nursing and midwifery colleges to degree awarding institutions. Ghana to create 9 million digital jobs to rake in 4 billion by 2030. E-gates unveiled at Kotoka International Airport. Dr. Baumia Lord's margins group for a good job done.
Okay.
On that e-gates note, let me take you to 3news.com. Says e-gates at KIA positions Ghana as a pioneer in intelligent border control, and that is Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Baumia Alhaji, also MPP presidential candidate. Custodian newspaper Fearless, Fair and Reliable Ashantis are believing our lies, Mahama tells campaign team. Read story on page 3. Audu Mahama, good morning to you. What's this one? NESF declares zero tolerance for macho men at polling stations. Polling centers. Akufo-Addo inaugurates Tema Motorway Interchange Phase 2. Nochamo album launch. Tour revs up for Australia. Nochamo.
Continuation.
A force.
Yeah.
Baumia opens e-gates at airport.
Right.
And that is it for the custodian newspaper. For the Ghanaian publisher, integrity and professionalism. Ashantis are buying the lies. Audio exposes Mahama. Hey, it is only Audu Mahama's paper, and this one is even for who? Okay. IGP to party goons, don't cross our path. Stern warning there. Now Toshi storms Eastern region, appeals to Ghanaians to vote for Baumia. Cocoa roads contractors threaten demonstration over 3 billion Ghana cedi arrears. And the story is on page 3.
We'll get into the details. Thank you, Sixtus and Helen. Sarah Appiah-Ampofo, good morning to you. And all those who are nodding in their vehicles, good morning to you. You like Amulanga? We hear you.